It's Jenny and Allison.
And we're here with our quarterly plan video for fall 2017.
Right back at ya.
So we're going to start out with some project goals. Our project goal, the overarching goal, is to create a language for describing situations and collective experiences such that this language can describe and recognize opportunities for collective experiences, and then also to express and run these collective experiences on the platform. And we are working on this project because we want to explore new ways to help people connect with each other, people not just physically close to each other or socially close to each other, but maybe people who don't know each other or who are far apart. Because it's been shown that physical proximity has helped people feel connected, but we kind of want to approach physical proximity from a different angle through situational proximity.
So some of our goals for this quarter, our end goals, we really want to submit a paper to WIST. And so by the end of this quarter, we want to run a system study and potentially have a system study that's longer, set to run over winter break. When we do the system study, we want to make sure to test two or more different experiences, and we really want to make sure that these showcase the range of experiences the system can run. And before we leave for break, we want to have a draft of the paper to show to Hepchi. If we're successful this quarter, what that will mean for our end users is people like the collective narratives team will be able to write and run experiences in minimal lines of code, and they would be able to run these experiences without having to do too much planning ahead in terms of getting users and all that. And also too, letting people continue to build off our base, both collective narrative and affordance aware. To be able to write even more elaborate experiences using what we have as kind of a base template. And also for researchers, some new conceptual ideas of how to think about collective experiences and how to connect people, and also new conceptual ideas about how you can describe a user situation using this idea we are working on called Legos.
So the current problem is that it's really difficult for these experience creators to run successful experiences without writing a lot of code and also putting in the time and effort to plan ahead of time and recruit users. So creators often have to pre-plan, and this often causes them to miss a lot of the opportunistic opportunities that often go unnoticed, which is something we're trying to detect. There's also no way for the system to recognize when users are in a situation where they can participate. There's no easy way to express the type of experience you want to run. So our design argument is to be able to recognize user situational context and detect how many people are in a specific situation, to recognize opportunities based on the situational context of all people, and to ask for participation based on a user's situational context and also based on what's already been submitted. We also want the system to be able to coordinate people across time and space and also get the correct amount of correct contributions. Some of the characteristics of the system we're building are that it has to be opportunistic, it has to be situational aware, and then it also has to be able to coordinate dynamically based on what's been done already and what still needs to be done. And the obstacles we hope it overcomes is to eliminate the pre-planning that often comes with running an experience, because time is expensive. There's also high activation energy for participants to do the activities and for the creator to coordinate people. So we also want to try to eliminate the activation energy for that. Also isn't an easy solution currently to patch the lack of participation or accommodate changes. Our timeline for this quarter is to first fix the tech to run for 24 hours. This is a Heroku bug. Second, to design and build new experiences for the study we want to run. And we also want to test the text to verify that it is stable. And once we have a stable text system and new experiences, we want to run a small-scale DTR study first, and then later on recruit participants over Thanksgiving break or winter break to run a larger study, since people then are going to be geographically distributed.
Cool. So We don't really have any major goals for significantly changing our technology this quarter right now, but we really want to make it so that experiences can now run over multiple days. And if we have extra time, maybe we'll look into some other things with the tech. Our architecture hasn't changed. We still have the basic idea of experiences are made up with goals. Those goals could be like get 8 contributions of this type, or and then those goals, you get those 8 contributions by doing other goals, and those goals can be get a user to upload a photo, and then as you decide, we have an engine that coordinates. Okay, what users should we ping to try to accomplish these goals, and then after users participate. We save those results, and then based on those results, we update. Okay, now do our goals need to change? What do we want to do differently now that we've gotten those results? And then once all the goals have been completed, that's when an experience is finished.
So we have 2 sub-research questions. The first one is, what range of experiences can be supported by the language we're building? How can we describe complex situations such that the system can detect and understand them? And answering both of these research questions will help us answer our larger research question, which will be the basis of our paper. And that research question is, how can we facilitate people opportunistically coming together to participate in shared experiences? That's the end of our video. Thank you.
Woo!